Well, we're having a good time so far. This is our 2016 fall coopering class. This is Roxana. She's working on a stave. She's having a ball over there. She has been complaining a lot, but if you look under her schnitzel bunk, there are shavings, so she is doing some work. And scan back a little bit. Quit moving, Dan. I'm trying to get you in the picture. This is Dan, my able-bodied cooper that works with me in the shop here. And now I'll scroll all the way over to here. That's Mr. Ted. Ted is officially the oldest person I've ever had in my shop. In a few weeks, he will turn 85 years young. But so far, he's doing a great job making staves. He's making his first bucket. And we're still working. Ted's checking out on his angle there. He's using the iron hoop. That is our size bucket he's making. And he's just checking it to make sure it all works. He's using the schnitzel bunk here. As you can see, he's been working hard this morning. And these are our brand new shaving horses that we got just for the class today. Now he's switching over to a curved knife. And what he's going to do is, it's a process called hollowing. So he's going to hollow the inside here. I'll zoom in. And he just pulls towards himself. And he's going to be creating a curvature there. And now let's try to slowly come over here. Dan's trying to get out of her way. Here's Roxana. She's going to build muscles. She didn't know she had in this class. She's doing the same thing on her stave. That's her pile over on the bench. So she's making some headway, although her dad's way ahead of her. But yeah, the camera catches all there. So she's using a curved knife. She's hollowing out the staves. Great morning. We're all having a good time so far. Nobody's yelled at me yet. Okay, we're in the afternoon of day 2. Roxana is now just working on her bucket, sawing off the top part of it. And I scroll over here, Ted's already using the squirt. He's getting all that inside as smooth as he possibly can get it. The next step for Ted will be the crows. Okay, we're still on day number 1. There's Ted. He's using the crows. He's putting the groove all the way around on the bottom. Now, in modern days, you guys would use what we call a modern router. But back in the 1830s, we used a crows. Actually, they've been using a crows for 500 years. And he's just checking it all out, but he's putting a groove in there. I'll walk up a little closer to him and zoom down in here. See, that groove goes all the way around. And Ted's just making sure that the groove is in there nice and tight. And his next step is actually going to be, we're going to measure for a bottom. And as I slowly scroll over here, this is Roxana's bucket. As you can see, she's almost done with the squirt. Of course, she spent the last half hour complaining about tools and getting the proper tools. But, yeah, see, she's still complaining. And there's Supervisor Dan. He has been a blast in this class. I'm so glad he came down today for this one. This has been fun. But both of them are doing an excellent job on their buckets. Ted, look like you're doing it. Ted's got his groove in, so now we're going to measure that one for the bottom. Having a good day on day 1 of the fall class of 2016. Day 1's about wrapping up, and we've got Roxana here shaving on her bottom piece here, trying to get it all smoothed out. And there's her helper Dan. And as I come over here, Ted is starting to put a rasp on the outside edge of his bucket. Doing a great job. Okay, we're at the beginning of day 2, beginning coopering class for November of 2016. Zach and Andy showed up today. Their fault, not mine, but they're working on their staves. Right now, Zach is hollowing his stave, and as I scroll over here, Andy's working on the outside, which is the process called backing the staves. And I'll come back, scroll back a little bit. There's Dan this morning, and he's rasping the top edge of the bucket a little bit here, trying to make it all nice and smooth. That's Ted's bucket. And if I scroll here, Roxana showed up as ornery as ever, and she's using a scorp. She does have her bottom in now, and she's using a scorp to smooth the inside. And in the background there's Ted. He's working on staves for us this morning. It's amazing how the older gentleman kicked their butts yesterday, and he's got his done. And I'm sure Roxana will complain, it was the tools. And today she has the good tools, and she's still behind.
Want to move the staves around.
This is an exciting time for Ted. What he's doing is he's stamping his staves, the numbers on them, and the last thing he'll be doing is putting a signature on them. So he's just about got his bucket done.
Right. Right. Put that in board. Yeah. Right. Right there.
Don't hit your hand, Ted. That's good.
That's good.
Okay, we're in the afternoon of day 2. This is Andy working on his bucket. He's smoothing the outside. He's using a spoke shave, and he's getting that whole outside baby smooth. There's Dan over there. He's using the broom. We call him my apprentice today, so he's sweeping up the shop, getting all those shavings. And now over here, Zach's doing the same thing. He's using a spoke shave. He's got better light here, so it's showing up better on the video. But what he's doing is he's smoothing that outside so that when we go to band it, the bands will fit perfectly on there. And it'll be nice and snug and tight. So both guys are doing a great job on getting their buckets done. Working really hard. They really work. Zach was sweating hard this morning. But we're having a great time. Day 2, fall class of 2016.